What we are saying is that law enforcement across the country needs to be defunded in a way that allows the funds that are going into law enforcement to be redistributed to agencies and people and things that can build up individual people.
Following 2 weeks of protests against police brutality following the death of George Floyd, a growing push to defund the police has gained momentum.
And after a long career in law enforcement, a local educator says he believes that could be a good thing. CBS 17's Holden Kurwicki joins us now live in Raleigh, where he's getting answers about what a defunded police force could look like. Holden.
Well, Angela Marius, today's officers are asked to wear a number of hats when they respond to scenes that involve anything from mental health to social services to domestic issues, and that's not to mention scenes that could be deadly. And that's why Wake Tech's top cop says he's taking a look in the mirror as he trains the next wave of recruits.
In October, I'll celebrate 32 years being a sworn law enforcement officer.
Wake Tech Dean of Public Safety, Jeffrey Robinson, has dedicated his life to law enforcement. But he says things have changed since he left his patrol car for the classroom.
I would immediately have to make changes in order for me to police today.
Over the years, Robinson says departments across the country have been forced to revise their policing strategy.
We are now having to watch the use of force, how we utilize it in comparison to the 80s.
However, Robinson says the deaths of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor have only underscored the importance of improving.
Law enforcement will definitely have to change. We're going to have to change how we train, how we even recruit.
While that has led to calls for police forces to be defunded, Robinson views it as an opportunity.
Some of the dollars are working on helping people with mental health crisis or social work type scenarios. So if they're saying something like that, I think that could be some kind of bridge program.
He views any program that frees up officers to patrol as a positive.
There are some things that have gone wrong, and we know that to deny it is not part of the solution.
It's also why he's encouraged about the future of the Thin Blue Line.
If you are thinking about helping people, law enforcement, public safety is that kind of profession.
Wake Tech and colleges across the state are actually preparing for a boom in a number of students interested in taking basic law enforcement training classes headed into the summer and fall semesters. I'm working to get more information up on our website, CBS17.com. Live in Raleigh, Holden Kurwicki, CBS 17 News.